The recent revelations about misconduct in the VA underscore the urgency of addressing the problems that exist. The problems have been there a while. That's the sad part about it. There is, though, the narrow issue of empowering authorities at the VA to more easily rearrange personnel for poor performance, which is addressed in legislation recently passed by the House. But this is only one part of the problem we need to address. Chairman Sanders' bill takes a more comprehensive approach to ensuring that our veterans are receiving the care they deserve, and it deserves bipartisan support. It's not the big bill that we tried to pass, we should have passed. It was supported by every veterans organization, 29 in all. But he has revised this bill. I've offered the Republicans this morning an agreement to vote on the House-passed bill as modified. And what I want them to do is allow a vote on the Sanders bill. I hope they accept this offer so we can take action to address the problems of the VA this week. To my Republican colleagues complaining about the cost of the bill, I say yes, it costs about $2 billion. It's an emergency. If there are ever anything that's an emergency, this is it. But it does take care of the vets. Not everything they need, but it's money well spent. So if we can spend well more than $1 trillion just in the Iraq war on a credit card, certainly the veterans deserve a few dollars. I would hope that the Republicans care about the veterans more than this mantra that they've been talking about that gives them an excuse to kill everything, which, as you know, they've been doing this for 5.5 years. That is, we want amendments. It would seem to me what we should do is try to do something to help the veterans. Perfection is something that doesn't always exist in legislation, so I would hope that we could at least pass these two things that I've talked about.
Sorry, are you saying there's not going to be any deal on a list of amendments to amend Sanders? It's up or down?
Well, that's the proposal I made. We are in the midst of a filibuster, another one. This was on the Secretary of Health and Human Services. So I don't know when we would have all these amendments, because there's a trip going to Normandy, 10, 11, 12 senators going there Thursday afternoon. So we'll do amendments if they would be willing to work a few extra days.